most evenings, and we do some cooking, usually around this time, which is about 5 p.m., sometimes 4 p.m. UK time. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, and you can share the broadcast out if you really like it, or you can sponsor or send awards. That's the best thing about Haps, is you can reward broadcasters for their content. So if you're not on Haps, download it on your app store, HAPPS, Haps. Go and follow me, Aidan Leeds, on Haps, and also follow other broadcasters as well. That would be really great. So just a few other things as well. Download the Haps app, subscribe to get notified when I go live, and you can support my work on Haps. So today what we're going to be doing a HelloFresh recipe. Now, I was meant to do this yesterday, but instead I ended up making a pizza fresh. I didn't come live to do the pizza, but I was so full afterwards. And also there was another broadcast happening that I didn't want to clash with. So, and when I realised the time, I put myself down for 4 p.m., which is about this time yesterday. I realised that Gemma, Anne, and Christine were going live within the hour. So I thought, okay, I was going to come on at 5, we would have clashed. So I thought, let's not bother. So I didn't bother coming live yesterday. So hello, Monica. How are you doing? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Yeah, lots of people on Haps, lots of great broadcasters and viewers as well who like to come in and watch. So thank you all for being here. Now, we've not done this before. This is a completely new recipe. The only thing was, if you watch my unboxing video from yesterday, I realised this recipe, it doesn't have a card, and I'll show you what the cards are. These are what you get sent with HelloFresh, because we're in HelloFresh. You get a card with a recipe on, and they didn't send the card for this. So I reckon this is a dish that is a quite seasonal dish, but they don't know when it's going to come in. It's similar to when we did duck and these sort of premium dishes. I think this sea bass is quite premium, and I've never really cooked this before. So there's no card. So what I've had to do is get the iPad out. So we've got the recipe on the iPad. So we're going to go through HelloFresh, what we get in the bag, and then we're going to cook the dish. I should also mention as well, next Saturday, so a week tomorrow, I have a few spaces left for Haps Saturday. Now, this theme is grills or chills. So you can make something in a grill. You could, if you've got a grill machine, like any sort of grilling machine, or grill in your oven, use that. I mean, to be honest with you, it doesn't even really, you don't even have to use a grill if you don't want to. If you just want to come live and share with us your favourite food, grilled food or anything, or even, anything, you don't even have to cook. So if you want to, then just get in touch. There's some spaces left. The spaces left are really early in the day, so really early, from about 6 a.m. Eastern time. So imagine New York time, all on the east coast of America. It's that time. So I've got really like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. I'm planning on coming on. If I can't get anybody at 9 a.m., I will come on at 9 a.m. But until we've got some people to come on, I kind of kept that spot for those that live further east, so towards Europe, Asia, and then I've got slots in the evening as well. So for those that are waking up in Australia or just want to come on later on in the evening, you're more than happy to. So just get in touch if you've not signed up. As I say, it's very, very chilled, even though the word chill is in there. Chilled food. It's very chilled. Everybody's here to support each other. Just get on board, and it's a great way to get a load of new people who are interested in food onto your channel. So even if it's one person, then that's fine. So with HelloFresh, then I'll just quickly mention HelloFresh. I've been using HelloFresh for about a year, maybe just over a year now. I like to stream the food that I cook, because half the time when people get HelloFresh, they don't know what they're getting, they don't know what they're buying. And if I can show you how to make them meals, then you're more likely to, I think, try the food. And you don't always have to buy it from HelloFresh. You can just make it yourself. And what I have been doing the last few weeks is taking the recipes that I've made from HelloFresh, the cards that I've had before made, and try to work out, is it cheaper to get HelloFresh delivered, or is it cheaper to buy it all separate from a supermarket? The question is somewhere in between. The answer's somewhere in between. Depends on what you're cooking. So some places you can get meat cheaper, some places you can get vegetables cheaper. Half the time you can't even find the sauces, or you have to make it yourself. But that's the best thing about HelloFresh, I think. So hi, hello Zoe, thanks for coming in. Does my Haps crash? Does my Haps app crash frequently? It has been over the last couple of days, but usually when I come live and I've done a broadcast and had it pre-arranged, like now, this was meant to be yesterday, it's usually timed me out. And also you see at the top of the screen, well, when you go live, it tells you if it's good, poor, the signal's great at the minute which is a surprise. Doesn't usually happen. But my broadcast on Wednesday night, I think it was awful, wasn't it? So I came live 3 times. So it's hopefully the connection's all right. Let me know out of 10 how it is in the chat. If you want any discount for HelloFresh, everything's in my link tree. Hello, Chris. Would you like to take part in Haps Challenge on a week on Saturday? Do let me know. I've got early times. I've got evening times. So it's on my profile is all the times. Just choose a slot if you would like to come on. Is it really horrible right now? Is the connection really bad? Are you on Twitter, Zoe? If you come on to Haps, how's the connection, Chris? It's weird. Maybe my phone's just frozen. It says great. So anyway, let's make a start. I don't know. It looks fine, does it? Okay. Well, it's weird. It says great, so I don't know. Maybe try coming out of the app, coming back in. Turn your phone off as well. That can help. Sometimes that does help. If you turn your phone off, come back in. So let's make a start then. So the recipe, as I say, is on my iPad today. Now, let's get the fish out first of all. I'm not going to tell you all the ingredients, but we'll just go through what's in the bag, because they send you bags, you see. So we just get the fish out. So this is what we're doing tonight. This is sea bass. I don't know if you've ever had sea bass before. I think I've had it a few times, but I've never cooked with it. I've never really cooked that much with it. So you get these bags. So these are the bags that your food is delivered in. Although the last time we had HelloFresh, they sent everything in the box, similar to every plate that Alexis has. So you never had sea bass either. It's weird because I don't even cook fish that often. So, oh, how did it crash? Okay, Zoe, thanks for letting me know. But I will, if someone wants to tag Pablo in the message, maybe there was an issue. I don't know. So I'm going to spin you round. Okay, it's the only way you're really going to get to see what's in the bag properly. So I'm going to push you back and fingers across. It'll be okay. So in here then we've got some, I think this is the right bag. Oh, this is the wrong one. Yes, we're not doing spinach tonight. I got the wrong one because I don't know which bag it is. I can't remember which number it is. 1 second, guys. Because they do give you numbers, you see, on each of the on the card. So 15, 36, 8 and 2. 15, 36, 8 and 2. Okay, I've got it, guys. 24 it was. Number 24. Okay, so let me just get a chopping board. I'm very prepared, am I, today? So in the bag then, I'll spin you around again. Nice job with all the broadcasts. Good to see you stepping it up. Loving your cast the other day when you were out. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so in here then we've got some flat leaf parsley. And we've got some tomatoes. Bring that a bit forward so you can see. We've got a lovely courgette. Look how shiny that is. Nice colour there. What else have we got in the bag? We've got some Bulgar wheat. We're going to be using Bulgar wheat. Okay, and then we've got a lemon. And then we've also got some vegetable stock paste. And then we've got a shallot. So let's get rid of that bag. Okay. So what we're going to do, first of all, it says we're going to half peel and chop, and then obviously we've got the sea bass as well. So if I put these to one side. So the first thing we're going to do is half peel and chop the shallot. Let's get a knife. So I'm going to chop the ends off. Hopefully you can see that very well. Okay, so let me know, Chris, if you want to take part on a week on Saturday. I've still not decided what I'm doing yet. It will probably. I actually fancy making all whether to do quite nice because there's lots of things, lots of ideas. If you stuck for any ideas, do let me know, and I'll try my best to think of some ideas. So this is the shallot then. This is the last thing about movie. Is that any better? Sorry about the knife. Look, the knife's coming away. Okay, so we're just going to take that off, take the skin off. It's stuck. 1 second, guys. Right, I'm going to use my dicer because I love this little dicer that I use. It's just really, really quick. I'll just keep checking the connection. I'm going to chop this up. There we go. It keeps going great for some reason. So, it needs to be chopped up. So we're going to change this round. How are your pans, Chris? Are they okay now? Your new ones that you bought. Slot these in. Push this through. Again, slot this in and push this through. I'm going to put everything onto a board or a plate. I'll put it onto a plate like that. So there are nice shallots. Okay, really nice and chopped. So I'll put that to one side. Okay, so half peel and chop the shallots into small pieces. We're going to zest and half the lemon. So we're going to zest and half the lemon. So let's get a small zest. I think it's zest, yeah. So zest and half the lemon. We'll do the courgette first, actually. So it says trim the courgette and then slice into round. Can you all hear me, guys? Just give me a reaction if you can hear me. I'm not sure if the connection's gone off. Let me move you back a little bit. Is that any better? I think that's a lot better now, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, trim the courgette. So we need to trim the courgette. Use a peeler. Let me know if you like courgettes. So just going to trim the courgette like this. I should say, yeah, yesterday that broadcast was amazing. If you watched Gemma and Christine's broadcast, it was really good. I really enjoyed that yesterday. It was different. I liked it. Okay, so we trim the courgette. Okay, and we're going to slice into rounds about 1 centimetre thick. So what I like about HelloFresh is they send you everything you need. No waste. Actually, this is what you have. This is all for the recipe. And then you just put it all together. But there are other, as I say, there are some recipes that you can you can then go and buy all this stuff separately, and it might work out a little bit cheaper. Hi Rick, can you let me know how the connection is? So I'm going to pop these on my plate. So these are the chopped courgettes. I think I need a bigger plate actually. Let's just put it all on here. So this was the recipe we were going to do yesterday, but instead, oops, dropped on the floor. Never mind. Oh dear. Let's give that a quick rinse. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to put that to one side. So that's the courgette done. And then we're going to quarter the tomatoes. So we've got some nicely chopped tomatoes. I love how honest you are on here. It's either, is that any better, guys? Is that any better? Yeah, it's probably steamy because of the kitchen. That's what it is. So we're going to take the tomatoes and we're going to chop these. Look at these, they're gorgeous. Get another plate. And we're going to chop these up. So these need to be cut in half, yeah. Is that any better? Okay, brilliant. Thanks, Rick. And the last time, if you remember, I cut into some tomatoes. The tomato juice went all over my white shirt. So I decided to put on a grey t-shirt today. So if you're just watching, if you've just joined, we're doing Hello Fresh tonight. Well, I've got 5 meals to do over the next few days. So I'll be on every single night. There you go. It splashed everywhere. It just missed me. At least luckily didn't go over the wall. Okay, so we've got our freshly chopped tomatoes. Would I do this recipe with yellow squash instead of zucchini? Yeah, I think you should do, Jane. That would be really good. Okay, so anything left to do then is we need to chop the parsley. So we've got some fresh parsley here as well. Look at this, fresh parsley. And we're going to chop this up. Oops, got all these seeds. And we're doing this with Bulgar wheat. So let's just chop this parsley up. I do have a better knife than this to use. It smells so good. Hello, Sarah. How are you doing? You having a nice day? Sorry I didn't come on yesterday. I made pizza. I made pizza and then I realised I was quite full because I had quite a late lunch. And and then I forgot that I was going to come on a bit earlier because Anne, Christine, and Gemma were live, at 5 o'clock. So I was going to come on at 4 o'clock, and then I realised, and then I wasn't really feeling hungry, so I decided not to bother. So I thought, well, let's come on Friday instead. So we're going to just chopping this parsley up. Are you all looking forward to next Saturday? I did the poster yesterday, so there are a few spots. If you've got any friends, any broadcasters that want to do an early time or a late time, do let me know. Rick, maybe you'd like to come live and cook. Okay, it's coming together nice, Doing well in deciding what to cook today. What do you fancy though? Is it quite warm today? I think it's been quite hot here again today. No, well, not hot, but it's still mild, still nice and warm. It went a bit cloudy, but the sun's come out, so which is good. It's always nice when the sun comes out. Okay, so that's all the parsley. I'm not going to bother any smaller. The plate with my tomatoes. So I'm just going to put that all on here. Look how fresh that is. It is cooler there today. Oh, is it cooler there? Yeah, it's cooler today, so a little bit though, just a tiny bit. It was nice and hot on Wednesday. Was almost 100 degrees yesterday. Oh my god, I'd be burning. I was burning a little bit at 27 degrees. Okay, so the tomatoes, that's the fresh parsley. Okay. The only thing we've got to do now is lemon zest. So I'm guessing, it doesn't show me on the picture, lemon zest. But it says roughly chop the parsley and pop the lemon zest into a large bowl. So get a large bowl. So with this, I'm going to take my zester. You can see this very well. The lemon zest. So this is what's going to make the. This is what's making the lemon. Like it's like, I don't know if it's a sauce or just the flavouring on the top. I think that's enough. This is a new recipe for me. I think that's enough. Okay, so let's scrape all that lemon off. It is, doesn't it? It's what I like about HelloFresh. It's just, it is fresh, but it's new, and I've never made this before. So hopefully you're learning something new as well today. Okay, so lemon zest into a large bowl with, well, it said before actually, trim the zest and half the lemon. So we need to half the lemon. We're going to take our lemon. Yeah. So pop the lemon zest into a large bowl with the olive oil. See ingredients for amount. Oh, I don't even have the amount. I'm guessing it's because I don't have the card, you see. So I'm going to have to. I think it won't be that much, surely. Maybe 1 tablespoon. Won't be that much, surely. So put olive oil in with the lemon zest. Season with salt and pepper. That's the salt. That's the pepper. I'm guessing we're going to be using lemon juice. Oh, it says add the sea bass and cut in the lemony oil. It doesn't tell me actually. Pop the lemon zest into a large bowl with the olive oil. Season with salt and pepper. What do you think, guys? We've got lemon zest, but we've got whole lemons there. I wonder if we're squeezing the lemon juice in. It doesn't tell me. Lemon zest. I'm guessing it's the lemon juice, isn't it? What do we think? What do we think? Lemon juice or lemon zest? Let me just read the rest of the recipe. See if it says. Right, okay. It says there, while the courgette is cooking, put olive oil on the dressing into a small bowl with a squeeze of lemon juice and half the parsley. So I don't think it asks for any. Yeah, only the zest. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to put the lemon to one side, and I guess the rest, half the lemon, will be for the end. Yeah. Okay, this is going to look so good, by the way. Right, okay. So, pop the lemon zest into a large bowl with olive oil, season with salt and pepper. Mix and then add the sea bass and coat in the lemony oil. I'm going to add a little bit more oil in this, because I reckon I need more than that. So we're going to take our sea bass. And we're going to coat this. I'm guessing we need a large pan. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Right, let me start. I'm just reading it all just to make sure everything's correct. So I'm going to get some scissors. Take this out and get it out of the packaging. Sometimes the packaging is horrible. Sorry guys, I'm just taking a bit of time. Trying to get this fish out of the packaging. So it's all to keep it fresh. Sea bass, we're doing sea bass. My hands are clean. So we're going to put the sea bass in here. Oh yeah. Take the other one out. Sea bass is not a bad fish, so this is a really good idea. So what it says, yeah, we can smell it now. So yeah, season with salt and pepper, mix and add the sea bass and coat in the lemony oil. So you want to get right in there with the lemony oil. Just get in there with your hands. Oh yeah, this looks good. Don't know if there's any bones in this though. What do we think, guys? Look. Yeah, is it quite a meaty fish? I've never had this before, I don't think. So I'm just going to coat it in, make sure it's all over the fish. Make sure it picks up all that zest. Okay, and I'm going to pop it. I'm going to pop that to one side. Just wash my hands. Okay, so the next step we're going to do then, yeah, wash your hands after handling raw fish. We're going to heat a drizzle of oil in a medium saucepan. In a medium saucepan on medium heat, add the shallot and cook, stirring occasionally until 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to get a saucepan. Use this one. So we're going to put some oil in here. Let me put my, I'll spin you around so you can see what I'm doing. Over here. Turn this on. Okay, we're going to add some olive oil. So all the tomatoes fell off. Okay, so heat a drizzle of oil in a medium saucepan, medium heat, add the shallots and then cook. So I'm just going to let that heat up. And then what we're going to do is stir occasionally and then pour water. Oh, it doesn't even tell me how much water. Because I don't have the card, you see, unless I've got the... If anybody wants to go onto the HelloFresh UK website and search this recipe and find out how much water I need, that would be amazing. Because I can't physically use my phone at the same time. And I can't connect to the internet either. Unless I'll have to just come back. I'm just going to come back while that's heating up. I'm just going to go and find out. I won't be a minute. Can you just check on your phone for me, please? HelloFresh, this recipe. I don't know how much water I need. the place. Okay, so we're going to add the shallots then. Let's add the shallots to the pan. So pour these in. Can you see this, guys? You'd like it with jumbo shrimp. Is the connection keep going funny? I can never get it in a stable place. And I don't know why it does that to me on here. You never guess what I was watching the other day today. I was only on Periscope. Periscope actually still works on the website. I was watching all my broadcasts I've done are actually on Periscope still. So you can go and watch all my other broadcasts if you're new to watching me. You missed it. What about the farmers market? Usually the farmers market, Jay. And it's 240 millilitres of water is what we're going to need. So I'm going to get that ready. Where's my jug? So yeah, so it says half peel, chop the shallots. We've done that. Heat a drizzle of oil in a medium saucepan on medium heat. Add the shallots and cook. Stir occasionally until they're softened 4 to 5 minutes. Then we're going to add 240 millilitres of water into a saucepan with a shallot and fruits tend to be from the local. And I took screenshots of the recipe. So when I realised it didn't state the amount, I thought, oh no, I need to go online and check. So here are the onions. What we're gonna do. So 4 to 5 minutes for those. We're gonna add some water, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in the bulgur wheat. So yeah, it keeps doing that. I can't. It does say it's a great connection, but I can't. I can move it up. It keeps coming in and out all the time, but I'll try my best to move it up and around, but it's not too bad. Okay, these are going brown now, so let's add in the water. So let's add the water. We're going to add this straight into with the onions. That's a different way of doing this. Like that. So we're going to let that come to a boil. Bring to the boil, then we're going to stir in the stock paste. So we're going to add in some vegetable stock paste. So pour the water for the bulgur wheat into the saucepan with the shallot and bring to the boil and stir in the stock paste. Now a little tip, I can bring that quicker to a boil by adding, because I've got this is a steamer, I can add this on the top and that will make sure that it'll just boil much quicker than having it without. So we're going to have the vegetable stock shortly. Okay, has anybody got any questions? Where did the recipe come from? So this is a HelloFresh recipe, and it's part of the UK HelloFresh. So if you want to give this a try, I think it's I've never tried sea bass, I don't think, before. So I do love fish. I do like fish, but I know I don't eat as much as I should. I usually eat salmon and mackerel. Let me know actually in the chat. Okay, so it's starting to boil. Okay, I'm going to move that to one side. And we're going to add in the vegetable stock paste. Let's add in the vegetable stock paste. Although this is firmed up a little bit. Let's squeeze all that out. Although there is another subscription service called Every Plate, which is a little bit cheaper. Alexis does them a lot because she gets Every Plate. There's a link in my bio for Every Plate as well, so just message Alexis if you want that. Okay, so that's the vegetable stock paste. I think I've got all that out. So let's give that a stir. Okay, so we add that to the into the saucepan, stir in the stock paste, and then we're going to add the bulgur as well. So let's add the bulgur wheat, and then we'll make a start on the fish. Let's add in the bulgur wheat. Okay, that's all that added. Let's give that a nice stir. We're going to keep that boiling. Okay, it also says, bring back to the boil, simmer for 1 minute, pop a lid on the pan and then remove it from the heat. Really? Well, cooking the shallots should take 5 minutes. Combine and stir for 1 minute. Cover and set aside for the bulgur. So you don't actually have to have it on the heat. That was only for the onions. That's interesting. Pop a lid on the pan and remove from the heat. So you just need to simmer it for 1 minute. That's all it's asking for. I'm not sure, Jay. This is all brand new to me. I'm just following the recipe. But I've got another 4 meals coming up over the next few days. So yeah, with bulgur wheat, then you don't actually need to have it on the boil. So I'm going to take that off, just like that. We're going to pop this pan on because I know I'm going to need this in a second. Just take this off. Wondering what. Okay, so next thing that we're going to do, I'll move this to one side. Oops. Everything's falling over today. Okay, so while the bulgur is soaking up the stock, pop it on a frying pan on a medium heat, no oil. So we're going to get this pan nice and hot. And then what we're going to do is lay the courgettes in the pan in a single layer. Okay, no oil's needed. So this is going to start to fry these courgettes. Now, a little tip for you, everybody, is if you're ever cooking meat or anything in a pan and you're doing this method, if you go in a clockwise position, you know then which one's cooked first. So therefore you can take out the ones you need or turn them over as you need them. Really, really good little tip there for you all. That's quite a big piece, isn't it? Oh no, there's two there together, it's fine. So let's go around these. Doesn't really matter with these are only going to be char grilled. I know the pan's not that hot yet, but it will get hot, so I'm going to pop all these in the pan. Thanks, Sarah. I got these as a gift. These are all the La Crusoe gift pans, and I know they're not expensive. I know they're not cheap. I was lucky to have them, but they were only in a cupboard, and they were like, "Okay, you can use them." Well, you can have them actually. I thought, okay, why not? I've got a few left over there, so what it says, oops, lay the courgettes in a pan, season with salt. So yeah, Jay, this is the moment. I'm going to season with salt, just like that, and black pepper. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is leave them in for 3 to 4 minutes on each side, and then remove the courgettes from the pan, pop them into a bowl, chop half the charred courgettes into small pieces, cover with foil, but don't wash the pan.